Welcome to Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach Certification. Today we're going to discuss Executive Health Coaching Certification modules, specifically comprehensive stress management for executives. Let's start with an introduction. Stress, often referred to as a silent performance killer, remains one of the most significant factors affecting executive health and productivity. Executives operate in a high-stress environment where tight deadlines, critical decision-making, and immense responsibilities are part of the daily grind. While some stress levels can boost focus and decision-making, known as positive stress or eustress, chronic or unmanaged stress eats away at creativity, impairs decision-making, and leads to long-term emotional and physical burnout. Here are some key points of learning. Advanced stress identification techniques. Most executives fail to recognize the early signs of stress until it has become overwhelming. Teaching them to identify stress as it starts is key to preventing burnout. Recognizing stress biomarkers. Stress biomarkers provide measurable psychological data that can signal stress even when a person feels fine mentally. Heart rate variability. Low HRV indicates overstimulation of the sympathetic nervous system or stress response. Wearable technology such as smartwatches or dedicated HRV monitors can track trends. Cortisol patterns. Flat or inconsistent cortisol curves tested via saliva or blood reflect chronic stress affecting adrenal functions. Other biomarkers. Elevated levels of epinephrine, norepinephrine, and inflammatory markers like CRP can also indicate stress overload. Observing behavioral indicators. Subtle changes in habits or interactions often provide non-data-based signs of stress. Increased impulsivity in decisions during meetings, heightened irritability or withdrawal from routine activities, and sleep irregularities, including frequent walking or struggling to fall asleep. Psychological and emotional signs. Previous research emphasizes the role of emotional states in predicting stress progression. Emotional numbness or lack of enthusiasm for typically engaging tasks, and an increase in anxious thoughts or anticipatory fear regarding outcomes. The coaching example: if an executive reports poor sleep and rising irritability, yet no physical complaints, HRV starts tracking to clarify whether stress is the root cause, and the coach could then intervene at this critical early stage. Mindfulness practices. Mindfulness sharpens focus, reduces reaction times to stressors, and cultivates an observer mindset. Applications for leaders. Encourage scheduling micro moments of mindfulness, such as practicing 10-minute breathing exercises before critical meetings or practicing gratitude journaling during morning routines. Technique example: box breathing. 4 seconds inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold. This calms the nervous system and is particularly effective pre-presentation. Micro recoveries. Executives often feel pressured to maintain nonstop focus. Micro recoveries or short breaks designed for active rejuvenation are a powerful counterbalance to intense work sessions. Use of active rest. 5-minute walks in nature and their settings improve mood and reset focus. And dynamic stretching helps relieve tension from prolonged sitting. Biofeedback for stress control. Biofeedback tools train clients to self-regulate psychological reactions to stress in real time, ensuring preventative action as soon as stress spikes. How it works? Tools like M-Wave or Muse headband detect brain activity or heart patterns and provide live feedback. Coaches use this data to demonstrate how breathing or relaxation exercises can impact you. The coaching example: a CFO who habitually skips breaks due to workload could start using biofeedback tools to identify buildup throughout the day, followed by guided micro recoveries aligned with break times. Uncommon stress management techniques. Stress response conditioning. This method involves exposing individuals to controlled stress events in safe environments to increase their capacity to handle high-pressure situations. The examples of conditioning: ice baths or cold water exposure teach physical resilience under stress. High-stakes stimulation emulate the decision-making pressure of leadership environments. The benefits: conditioning retrains the autonomic nervous system to remain regathered. Stop. The benefits: conditioning retrains the autonomic nervous system to remain regulated rather than overactive. Adaptive stress cycling. Not all forms of stress are damaging. Proper cycling of stress and recovery can lead to stronger performance over time. Take a look at this diagram on the right. Implementation. Identify productive stress periods on cycles where clients optimize and operate at maximum intensity. Schedule deliberate recovery phases or off cycles post-stressor events to rebuild capacity. For example, a company launches a 2-week high-stakes project after which executives get engaged in intentionally lighter workloads paired with spa days or outdoor activities. Cognitive reframing. Reframe how clients think of challenges. Instead of viewing obstacles as threats, help them see stress events as opportunities for growth. Actionable techniques. Maintain a gratitude list for challenges overcome. And use positive self-talk to replace defeatist language like "I can't delegate" becomes "learning to delegate is part of my growth." The coaching example, an executive who previously panicked over industry disruptions could practice reframing these challenges as experiments in crafting novel solutions. Over time, this cultivates an adaptive mindset. Case studies and applications. Case 1, overcoming sleep-driven stress. A COO notices declining sleep quality with no other overt signs of stress. Cortisol testing confirmed disruptive patterns. Using stress buffering strategies like micro-recoveries post each week and each meeting and implementing weighted blankets at night, the clients rebalanced their sleep within 6 months. Case 2, biofeedback for pre-presentation anxiety. One tech leader experienced overwhelming stress before public speaking. Using biofeedback during rehearsal sessions along with box breathing techniques significantly reduced their fight or flight reactions. HRV metrics validated these improvements. And Case 3, adaptive stress cycling for project overload. A marketing VP in a burnout-prone role applied stress cycling techniques by establishing time blocking during which high-intensity focus alternated with periods of light workload or active stress. Stress biomarkers showed consistent improvement. Strategic coaching implementation. Stress management for executives is as much about consistency as it is about breadth. To ensure long-term success, health coaches should introduce stress management elements gradually, building confidence in the methods. Revisit biomarkers and stress indicators quarterly to assess progress and make refinements. And compile client-specific toolkits, including mindfulness apps, breathing techniques, and physical aids like HRV monitors or posture correctors. The best judge of the chorus. To assess the impact and efficiency of stress management for executives, coaches and clients can evaluate these critical metrics and observations. Biomarker improvement over time. Cortisol curve stabilizing lower CRP levels post-interventions. The example outcome, executives report improved focus and energy baseline correlating with enhanced biomarkers. Behavioral and cognitive adaptation, higher adaptability to handle last-minute changes or prolonged pressure periods. Example outcome, VP reports fewer energy drops during company reorgs with integrated stress response conditioning. Adherence to personalized plans, maintaining long-term engagement with stress buffers like practice journaling or HRV. The example outcome, clients achieve sustained stress integration after adopting adaptive cycling structures. Reduction in burnout risks. Identifiable decline in warning signals such as emotional exhaustion and irritability compared to the baseline during onboarding. And the example outcome, leadership stays active throughout Q4 crunch without excessive absences or sick days. Sustainability and leadership resilience. Regular advancements towards proactive stress control and optimized executive function under fast-paced, iterative demands. The example outcome, clients perform seamlessly across negotiations, reporting lowered recovery time between intensive sessions. Closing remarks. A comprehensive stress management plan tailored to the executive lifestyle is not just about minimizing stress, but teaching resilience, fostering consistent growth, and empowering leaders to thrive under pressure. By identifying stress early, employing effective buffering strategies, and harnessing innovative techniques like stress response conditioning, coaches can completely alter how executives approach their health and leadership. With these tools, coaches can make a lasting, measurable impact on their clients' well-being and career longevity. Here are some summary tables for your review. Table 1, Stress Identification Techniques. On the slide, you'll see the technique, what it measured, key significance, example, and recommended tool. Take a look and walk through each technique, from heart rate variability, cortisol patterns, behavioral changes, psychological indicators, and inflammatory markers. Table 2, Stress Buffering Strategies. Take a look at each strategy, application, benefits for the executive, example result, and key recommendation. On this slide, you'll see the strategies are mindfulness practice, micro recoveries, biofeedback tools, gratitude practice, and relaxation techniques. Table 3, Uncommon Stress Management Methods. Here you will see the method, what it entails, the impact on stress resilience, the case application, and the implementation. Let's walk through an example. The method, adaptive stress cycling. What it entails, alternates stress with recovery phases. The impact on stress resilience, prevents burnout through strategic timing. Case application, marketing VP schedules off-cycle post-campaign. And the implementation, block on versus off phases and calendars. Take a few moments to review the rest of the Table 3. Table 4, Long-Term Stress Relief Techniques. Here you'll see the technique, the focus domain, the stress issue addressed, the results achieved, and the key strategy. Take a look at each technique from sleep optimization to anti-inflammatory diets, time blocking, exercise routines, and regular stress audits. And Table 5, Framework for Coaching Implementation. Here you will see the phase, the key focus, the coaching action, the outcome example, and the tools used. Let's walk through an example. The phase, initial assessment. The key focus, analyze high-stress scenarios and biomarkers. The coaching action, conduct HRV monitoring and behavioral reviews. The outcome example, clear risk picture enabling tailored plans. And the tool used, HRV tracker stress questionnaires. Take a few moments to review the rest of Table 5. Here are some multiple choice questions to review what you've learned. Question 1. What does low heart rate variability, or HRV, typically indicate for an executive? The correct answer is B, imbalance between stress activation and recovery. Question 2. Which of the following is an advantage of micro-recoveries in stress management for executives? Review options A through D. The correct answer is B. Question 3. What is the primary goal of adaptive stress cycling? The correct answer is B, alternating high-intensity effort with recovery phases for resilience. Question 4. Which tool is most suited for teaching executives to recognize real-time psychological stress? The correct answer is C, biofeedback devices like M-Wave or Muse. And question 5. How does stress response conditioning improve resilience? The correct answer is C, training the nervous system to regulate under controlled stress events.